Hello, this is the ArtilleryBears Christmas Countdown video for the 7th of December. I'm Joe, and today I'm going to be showcasing Sonic Generations. And yes, I'm aware that this isn't a 2012 game, but in going over what games I was going to show off, I realized I hadn't actually played many games in 2012, so I included some that were released at the tail end of last year, such as this one. So, as someone who's played Sonic games since the first one, I have to say I really like how modern Sonic handles in Generations. It's more or less spot on as to what I think it should be, how Sonic handles. It's the basic, the core mechanics from Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Colors, and they've just refined it over those games and refined it here as well, and well, it's fantastic, really. Actually running at high speeds, as it is a key part of Sonic games, you're going to make mistakes, and especially with the extremely high speeds you get in Generations, that happens quite often. But I think really that's the point of the game. It's quite a lot of trial and error, finding out what stuff works, what doesn't work, until you pull off a perfect run. They aren't perfect, but they do the job very well. Classic Sonic is a bit of a different story. I found him a bit awkward to control, to be honest. It's I don't know how to put it. I guess I'd say he's a bit heavy, really. It can be a bit frustrating sometimes. The spin dash is hilariously overpowered though, and this somewhat makes up for it. At least until you hit some spikes or fall down a falling split or something, because you can see it in time because you're going too fast. It's still a fun experience though, and I really enjoyed those stages, but it's just not as much as the modern Sonic ones. I also found the level design to be pretty brilliant. There's a lot of little nods to the original levels, but with unique twists and such, and entirely new sections, of course. Even better, though, in my opinion, is the versus battles against Metal Sonic and Shadow and Silver. All of them have been, well, vastly improved from the original fights in their games. They are easy in general, even in hard mode. They're still pretty easy, but the boost battle with Shadow, that's easily one of my favorite things in any game ever. There's also side missions called challenges. They're pretty basic, you know. Complete this task, say race a character, another character, of course. Do this level without getting hit or in a certain amount of time, that sort of thing. It's necessary to do some to progress through the game, but you don't have to do all of them, which is pretty nice, because, you know, some of the challenges are just absolute bastards. Lastly, for the PC version, there's a bunch of mods that have been created for the game. That's really not something that I expected, but it's very, very welcome in my opinion. Some of them really great as well. Makes me wish I got the PC version instead of the Xbox, but oh well. Some of the mods allow you to play as Shadow, or you can play as Silver. You can use classic Sonic in the modern stages, and oh yeah, there's one for playing as Death Egg Robot. Yeah. Well, to put it bluntly, this is easily one of the best Sonic games I've ever played in my life, and I strongly recommend you pick it up, for the PC, of course. This has been Joe of the ArtilleryBears. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.